Welcome back, everybody, to the fifth installment. This is should be the Friday installment of exploring Planet Earl. Um, Last time we were here in Cheeseville. We're back now. Um, just wandering around. We were showing off the overworld, the top layer, if you will, the surface where all of these beautiful original villager houses are, as well as the underground portion. Um, I want to start the video just saying thank you so much. Hopefully, if you are returning to this video from previous ones, hopefully you like what you're seeing. Um, Actually, switch view. Um, I am currently just showing off, all of Planet Earth and this whole kingdom that I've built, all these villages that I've attached together with roads and restructured, and all these places that I've been. If you like what you see, I just for one, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I plan to continue to do stuff like this, and I plan to continue to um, build upon all this stuff and make videos. And I'm gonna try to keep a pretty consistent uh, schedule with all these videos and keep going on this little plan. Um, One video every day, Monday through Friday. They're all going to be roughly about 12 to 15 minutes. We're going to try to keep it about that. Um, and I'm going to start with all these videos with what I've been doing, just showing off all this stuff, and then slowly we'll go back, or we'll go into actual builds and actual Minecraft stuff. Actually doing things besides just walking around. Um, so thank you so much. If you have been watching along so far, hopefully it's not too boring, just showing things off, just walking around. Um, but yeah, if you like what you see, then stick around and there will be more to come. What we're actually gonna do is we're gonna go check out some more villages today, as many as we can fit into this little video. It might not be a whole lot, but we're gonna pop around just to some villages through our little portal system. And I want to showcase this because this is from the Portals mod. Like, I cannot remember who makes these mods. There's so many mod creators, but this is the first Portals mod that popped on here, and I love the design of these portals. I kind of built these little shrines around them, and I gave the portals like a little player in the world so that they all fit in with the aesthetic. So these portals all connect up into networks. These are the yellow portals. So we actually have all of these villages that are all listed on the portals. Um, and what we have in the very top of all these networks is the Mount Gunther hub. So if you remember from the first couple videos, Mount Gunther is the central mountain that's located right next to headquarters. Actually, let's do this. Let's go back to headquarters. Boom. It takes a second sometimes to load all this stuff in. As you can see, it gets a little crazy. But we're back at headquarters, if you remember. And right over yonder, that is Mount Gunther. So there's actually a path right here that leads all the way over here to the portal hub. This is the place that you will see if you are, watching along, or if you're, ever on the map, where all the portals connect for all the different networks. And it's the easiest way to get around this map. This is the Mount Gunther portal hub. So as you can see, we have some portals here and there. We have a blue portal, black portal, yellow, and an orange. Now, we also have some portals that are not fleshed out. We have just cobblestone in place. These will come at some point. But for now, these are all just placeholders. For right now, these are the main networks. And so the yellow, is the Greater Cheeseville Portal Network. Yellow for cheese, obviously. But I love the aesthetic. It looks golden. So it's very regal, in my opinion. Let me actually, there we go. So let's step through and let's go take a little trip to this town right here. we've been to headquarters. We've been to Cheeseville. We were just at East Village. Let's go to Jacobsville. So Jacobsville has some deep lore. This is a tiny little village that wasn't here to begin with. Actually, you went the wrong way through the portal. Let's kind of go around. Um, this village was originally the site of, I'll just say it, another player who was on this realm, who just kind of bent the rules a lot. He ended up capturing a whole bunch of these villagers, and he actually kept them under this little plot of land right here in a hole and farmed them and stuff. There's actually kind of an unwritten rule in this realm. Pretty apparent though, you know. My love for the villagers. I love these guys. I love these little dudes. I really do. All these villagers, they're my little peeps. I like to protect them. And the rule is you can't mess with the villagers. They're under my protection. I protect the villagers. I try to make sure they're happy and safe and that they're prospering. And they do a lot of stuff for me. They give me a lot of things in return. But yeah, so them and the golems. No golem farms, no iron farms, unfortunately. I know a lot of people love their iron farms, but we try to get by in other ways. They're all gathering. Yeah, so this was originally the kind of, if you will, the main headquarters of Jacob, who is a former player on the realm. So no shade to Jacob, but he did some other nefarious things throughout the realm in other ways. And so canonically, he kind of became an evil sorcerer, if you will. He used dark magic. His dark magic over the villagers to farm them, to enslave them, all sorts of bad, naughty things. So we had to come in here and emancipate the villagers and banish Jacob to other realms besides this one. And in kind of memoriam, I don't know, not in memoriam, but like just like in namesake, we decided to call this Jacobsville. And actually, you can see right here, established April 23rd, 2022. It's actually been around a little bit longer than that, I think, but I think I finalized the village then. And it's been a little prospering village since then. It's a tiny, quaint little village. It's, you know, it's humble, it's subtle. It doesn't need a whole lot besides a backstory, and it has a rich one in that. So it's got that going for it. It has a little temple right here that's kind of reminiscent of the ocean structures, because actually right over there, here, there is a little underwater ocean structure that actually generated above ground. So there is some lore deeper than Jacob to this area, involving maybe some possibly like a nautical empire that once maybe ruled in certain areas, possibly this area. But in this town, it's nice and simple. Like I said, tiny little map, tiny little map. You have a dock. You have a cartographer over here with a map. A little, little mason, not mason, the little armory area. Um, yeah, so they live pretty peacefully. This is Lake Jacob. This is their entire lake that they. Oh, too far. Jumped into the lake. But this is their lake that they fish out of and get resources from and everything. So this whole area, the town of Jacobsville, is their little humble abode. There are paths that stretch further along to other villages, and there is a nether temple right over here that spills out with fungus that harbors a nether portal. We'll show off the nether in maybe a future video. But for now, what I want to do with the time we have left for this video is we are going to venture, let's see, I guess that'd be west. We're gonna go west. Hang on, let me fast forward the night a little bit. Let's sleep. Give me a second. This guy's gonna watch me while I sleep. That's weird, dude. That's freaky. Can do that. Yeah, so I'm gonna show off some of the paths that I've made to some of the other villages And the next one, before we wrap this up, this is, well, I haven't really named this path, but these woods that we're going through right now are the Sorcerer's Woods. Obviously, once again, just as a little nod to Jacob. Now, once again, no shade on Jacob. Love you, Jacob. If you are watching this at some point, it's only canonically in the realm that you are an evil sorcerer. Outside of that, I love you, man. I have no bad will, no ill will. Sorry. Little dock right here, by the way, on the path. Um, this is, I believe, still no. This is the Chomsky River. Chomsky River after little Chomsky, one of Earl's doggies that she had, R.I.P., whose namesake is from Noam Chomsky. But yeah, so the Chomsky River kind of borders all these woods. There's actually a little spot right here, camping. If you ever need to camp while you're walking through these paths. So we come out of the other side of the Sorcerer's Woods. Um, in a minute, I actually thought a little bit closer. It's kind of right up here. Get over here to the end. Start right. And we have this little feature that's nice. This is a little sewer connector. Check this out. There we go. This waterway connects up the Chomsky River that curls back that way, all the way over here to this unnamed river that flows, what, south? I think that's south. I can't remember. Either way, tons of stuff to explore still. So, pretty cool. We're going to keep following the path, and we're going to come through this beautiful little meadow right here. This beautiful little oasis. And pop out right here. And this is the fort known as Riko. Fort Riko. Canonically, this is a fort that was built to withstand the forces of evil sorcerer Jacob and his minions and the pillagers and the illagers and whatnot. But this is a huge, not huge fort. Oh, it's not even a huge fort. It's a fairly compact fort that was erected in this area that actually was built off of original Minecraft village buildings. So once again, boom, there's one. Here's one again. And this is actually an archer's tower that was built off of one. So this is a cool little, almost like miniature version of the Cheeseville design, and the idea that it has this giant wall that encircles it. If you pop in here real quick, and these little towers on all the corners. There's a pig that got stuck in here a while back. He's just been in here forever. But yeah, so you come out here, and there's actually a wall that runs all the way around this fort. And I will say this fort is perfect for raids. I love doing pillager raids with this fort. It's fairly easy at this point to pick them off just from up top. And the way that the fort is situated, where it is and how small it is, they don't spawn at all inside the fort. You can actually get all the way up here to the top of each one of these towers. So you have this nice vantage. Actually see out. So tell you what, we're getting to the end of the video, guys. It's actually starting to rain. Oh. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna get down here to the bottom and just tell you kind of what's going on with the series. So if everything works out in my schedule, this should be coming out on Friday. So this will be the last video for the week. First of all, if you have been watching, I want to say thank you all so much. If you've watched all 5 of the videos this week, thank you so much. Thank you amazingly, if I can say that. That's incredible, and I love you. And I hope that you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any criticism, if there's anything that you want me to go over, or tell me in the comments. Let me know what you thought. If you have any questions about Cheeseville and Planet Earlth and the Cheeseville Kingdom and all this stuff. Um, I'm going to continue to try to go through this list of areas that I've built and towns. Um, I'll give you another little sneak preview actually. Let me see, just scale up here. There is yet another village that I mentioned. Um, when we looked at the map, it's known as Collins Retreat. It's all the way on the other side of this little water feature right here. Collins Retreat is a village that was born out of fleeing. They fled from a what do you call it? A catastrophe, you know, where their village, the village of Aurora, was destroyed completely, burnt to the ground. The ghost town still stands. Aurora is still um, on the map as a you know as an area, but they had to abandon it and they had to retreat past the Wayward Swamp to Collins Retreat. So I think in the next video we will go there. We're gonna take a little trip. Actually, showcase this. Boom. I'm gonna change some stuff up right now. This little dock you see right here. This dock will be gone, or rather, I'm gonna improve upon it. It's gonna be a new little walkway. We're gonna have a walkway. Oh, you know what? Here you can see it. We're gonna have a walkway across the waters to there to Collins Swamp. So that'll be in the next video. We'll keep on going from there. We'll go to Collins Retreat, and then we will continue from there. Just continue journeying on. Hopefully, within the next week, after this, I will cover all the rest of the villages, and we can start trying to get onto some cool content. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I'll get right. You know what? Right here. I love these little features. Um, I will be back in another video next week, starting off with some more exploration. Thank you all so much again for watching. If you're new, if you like all this, hit like, hit subscribe, go back and watch the other videos if you haven't watched them yet. Um, and hope to see you through the rest of this little journey that we'll be taking, and a lot more to come. Thank you so much. Bye.